Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a newer release. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. Loved it from the first spray. From the house of Lattafa, it's Lattafa Teriaq Intense. And as you can tell, it's pretty much the same bottle as the last one, but instead of pink, it's black. And I think it's a really nice bottle. I told you guys the first time, I think they actually did a really good job with this presentation. Now, let's talk about the smell, because Teriaq Intense could imply that it's just a more intense version of the original, but it's not. So I will read you the notes and then we'll kind of talk about what this smells like. You have saffron, bergamot, plum liqueur, cinnamon, amber, tonka bean, and benzoin. 24-hour dry down here, and it's so good. But let's remind me of the opening. Also, this was my Thanksgiving Day scent of the day, and I loved it. So did everybody around me. We'll talk about that in a second. Like the way that it opens, you're gonna get a nice handful, like you're grabbing it by the handful, whatever. Cinnamon, because that was like the first thing I smelled in here, cinnamon. The way that the saffron is utilized is insane. I have never smelled something at this price point with saffron that smelled this good. Oftentimes, the cheaper synthetic saffrons, I do not care for. They did this so good. I think I actually like the saffron, the way it's done in this, more than I've liked it in any other fragrance. It's so smooth and spicy, and then you're gonna get that plum liqueur. Obviously, I've said this before, I'm not really getting the bergamot. When you get a dense fragrance that has bergamot in it, it's gonna be really hard to smell. But as it dries down, the amber is going to start coming out. And the benzoin and the tonka bean, kind of like those, I mean, it's base notes, so. But the cinnamon and that smooth, spicy saffron stay. It is, I'm telling you, the saffron is just really pretty in the opening. And I will also say this, there's something slightly floral in the opening, but in the dry down, I don't get it anymore. But whatever it is so well blended and it smells so good. That plum liqueur, because somebody asked me this before, to me, this doesn't come off as an ultra boozy fragrance. It's definitely boozy, sure, but it's blended in with the spice in here really well. To me, this is actually more of a spicy fragrance than anything else, because the cinnamon and saffron are front and center, and they're so good. I just, you know, I think that they did a really good job on this. I'm gonna be very honest, I have no criticisms, and I'll even talk about the price point. So that's the scent profile that you're gonna get. Again, if you're into something really nice, spicy, with that booziness and that warmth that you're gonna get from amber and benzoin, you're gonna love this. Like, I mean, I think it's gonna be really hard not to. And then tonka bean, which gives it like the perfect level of sweetness, because this is a sweet fragrance, but it never gets too sweet. It doesn't start off too sweet, it doesn't dry down too sweet. It is pretty much perfect beginning to end. And let's go ahead and talk about when it ends, because on me, I got incredible performance off this. This is not gonna be a fragrance that you can come home and then wear a different fragrance. This is gonna last well over 10 hours, at least it did on me. I think I sprayed 6 sprays. I shouldn't have. I wore it to work. The first time I wore it, you know, I learned after that, but the first time I wore it to work, and it was too many sprays. So it was definitely a beast off of 6 sprays. I think next time I would just do 3. I think it would still go over 10 hours, and incredible projection and gorgeous sillage the entire day. That's really good for something in this price point. That's actually really good for something of a much higher price point. So 0 qualms on performance. I think you're gonna have a hard time finding horrible performance. So like, even if your skin eats stuff up, I think you're gonna still get above average performance on this. I smelled it on myself all day. I didn't realize it was beastly until somebody commented on it at work. in terms of where you could wear it, it's not really a work appropriate scent. So let me just throw that out there. This is a very sexy scent. I think you could wear it on a date night, formally, dressed up, dressed down. It just needs to be fall and winter. And in my opinion, even though Teriaq, the original, was more feminine to me, the intense version is right down the center unisex. And I think absolutely anyone can wear it. And I don't even want to put an age on it because I think everyone's going to enjoy this. It's such a good fragrance. And when it comes to fall and winter, it's incredibly versatile. I think there's almost nowhere you couldn't wear this. And then we get into the compliment factor. This DNA is gorgeous. I would compliment somebody that I smelled this on. I think it's that good. And then, I mean, this was a really short, sweet review. I think it's because I just really liked it and I have nothing negative to say about it. But price point, I got this under $50. For under $50, something perfumed by Quentin Bish, an incredible perfumer, and it smells this good and it's at this price point, but somehow it's this smooth, nothing synthetics coming at me or anything like that. It performs like this. This is stupid good. That's how good it is. And it is going to be in my top 10, which I'm going to do. I'm going to probably wait till January, but I'm going to do a top 10 pickups of 2024. 2 of them, if not 3 of them, have already been in this month. It's incredible, the things that I've picked up lately. Lattafa, Afnan, and Armaf have been absolutely crushing it. So, do I think that this is blind buy worthy? If you like a spicy fragrance, because if you don't like a spicy fragrance, don't do it. But if you like a spicy fragrance that's nice and sweet, that you can rock in fall and winter, yes. And if you say, hey, but what if I'm a guy? Because I know Teriaq, again, was for the more feminine leaning side. I don't think that it matters. I think if you want to smell really good, it doesn't matter. This smells really good. I mean, how about if you have tried this fragrance, comment down below. Let people know what you think. I promise you they read the comments. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.